Thank you, Satish. Before you start my timing, I just want to say that this was not planned, that AJ and I were doing a speech about getting things done and efficiency. Who has a ton of to-dos every day? Me too. To get mine done, I have an accountability partner. And for those of you who don't know what an accountability partner is, you read your to-dos each week to each other, and then the next week you read them back so that you can check them off. I noticed that with my accountability partner, mine were getting checked off, but not so many of hers. I asked her convivially if she would be open to trying a 3-step technique. You need a plan and you need to choose a tool to help you. I'm going to share my screen right now so that I can share with you what I shared with her. You need a plan, but before you can start, you need to find out where your to-dos are coming from. You need to understand where they come from and how you get them all done so that you can choose the right tool. They come from many places. Clubs and groups like Toastmasters gives you to-dos to add to your list. We have goals, chores, errands, projects, and then there's even self-care, like going to the gym, yoga, and every once in a while getting a haircut. So how do they arrive? There are so many places that we will get to-dos coming in to us. Anyone think of them when you're driving? Or how about in the shower? Come on. Don't tell me that you don't get to-dos coming into your brain when you're in the shower. Phew. It's no wonder we need to make a list. The first step in the technique is to capture. You want to capture your to-dos all in the same place. And with today's technology, there are tons of ways to capture. Like you heard, there's technology, but then there's also handwriting. You can ask even Google, Siri, or Alexa to make a list and add it to that list. Just try searching for to-do apps on the internet and see what comes up. After you make the list, then what? Then you want to sort. As you heard, for the brain focus, you want to sort by function or topic. What do I mean by that? To sort by function, you want to put all the calls together and do all the calls at once. Research on the internet while you're out at a doctor's appointment. If you're on the way to a doctor's appointment or on the way back, why not do your errands or your shopping at that point? What do we mean by topic or category? For example, Toastmasters. All of your Toastmasters things can be done at the same time, or not at the same time, but in a time frame. All your finances or your projects. Projects and finances require high focus, so you need to group them together in order to get them done accurately. By the way, my list looks like this one on the slide. It's tic-tac-toe boxes, each with a category or function in them, and then the actual to-dos go into each of those boxes. What is step 3? Once you have your to-dos sorted, You need to put time blocks on your calendar to accomplish those to-dos. Each category gets a time block. For example, every Monday you will see a time block on my calendar. I'm going to use that time to pay bills and do all my banking activities. At 10 a.m., that's when most people answer the phone and businesses are open in order for you to call them. So it's always good to put a time block on your calendar to make all your calls. These time blocks, however, need to go in between meetings, appointments, and your self-care items like going to the gym and family time. I have 2 hints when it comes to scheduling. High focus items. You want to pick the best time of day when you are at your best to accomplish them. For example, I pick a time when the phone is quiet so I'm not distracted by incoming calls. When it comes to deadlines, you want to have a time block or time blocks that are well ahead of the deadline so that you're not rushing to get it done at the end. I hope some of this helps you to get control of your to-dos and actually get them done. Not just on time, but accurately, just as it helps my accountability partner. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you. And let's take a minute to give a feedback to Karen.
Simon.